Can everyone invest in REITs? Is it easy and safe? Not every investor can invest in a mega mall, for example, the waterfront Sandton City, but through listed property, through REITs, one would have the opportunity to be able to get exposure to these wonderful assets. What one can do is one can purchase these on the stock market through online share trading or through a broker, whichever method that one decides to, and one then gains exposure to these REITs. Further to that, it is very difficult to purchase a physical property. It's time consuming and the costs are very high. With listed property, with REITs, it is much easier to invest in them, it is safer to invest in them, and the time and the liquidity that comes with the stock is much more favorable. In terms of management, you've got skilled managers, executive directors that really are specialists in the funds that they run. They all have different investment philosophies. Some of them are looking to buy regional malls, some of them are looking to buy retail close to taxi ranks, some of them industrial properties, some of them mixed portfolios in terms of office, retail and industrial, and we've even got residential exposure coming through REITs now. One puts one's money behind a management team that has the know-how to manage a portfolio of this size, and what it brings is exposure to multiple assets rather than one individual asset, therefore reducing the investor's risk. Because if one is invested in one single property and something goes wrong with that tenant, although a couple of tenants, if it's a slightly larger property, that person would be under tremendous pressure. This way, you could have exposure to anywhere between 20 and 400 properties, and the risk is far greater. One also gets gearing, that these funds are generally geared around 35%, 30 to 35%, so the gearing's low and conservative, yet one is buying into a system where gearing is in place. Over and above that, we have the Financial Services Board, or the JSE, that's regulating these. So directors are responsible and answerable to the JSE or the FSB, and that obviously makes sure that there's a high level of corporate governance and reporting.